Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Good morning. It's tea time, okay? Every now and then when I get a chance, I'll get back to my tea time. Just got back from the gym, so I had a really good workout, feeling good, and decided to come to y'all really quickly with a tea time on Johnathan Majors. Now, the past weekend, he got arrested for allegedly putting his hands on his female friend. What do you want to call female friend, girlfriend, partner, whatever terminology they're using these days. These two know each other very well. And apparently they got into a scuffle. Something went down. What the true story and the facts are, I don't know if we'll ever know, but something went down. Apparently there was some marks and bruises on the female. She went to the popo. He got arrested, and now she backtracked her story, and he's saying that everything she said, and him and his lawyers are saying everything that this female said is BS, didn't happen. But who knows, right? So we got to wait for more details to come out. But this is what's shocking to me. It's shocking that his lawyers, not him, his lawyers released the text messages that the female and him kind of exchanged after she got out the hospital. And I'm saying to myself, I did not go to law school. Okay, did not go to Harvard, did not go to Yale. So my point is, didn't go to no Ivy League school. I went to the local community college and then to my local university. I never been the smartest one on the block. However, when I look at these texts, I said to myself, well, the text, whatever, you know what I mean? When I look at these texts, I say to myself, how is this helping him? It don't look good to me. But I mean, I can't proclaim to be smarter than a lawyer that went to law school and passed the bar. But I don't. This to me don't look good. I wouldn't have put these texts out, but that's me. Okay, he got a whole lawyer that helped him do this. So let's look at this, these texts, and we're gonna chat. Hold on one second. Let me share this article here. Okay. Thank you to the Los Angeles Times for this information. Johnathan Majors attorney. So it wasn't him. His attorney releases text messages allegedly sent by the woman after his arrest. Look at that face. Don't look so innocent no more, okay? All right. So anyway, Johnathan Majors attorney released text messages allegedly sent after his arrest by the woman he is accused of, doing what he did. Okay, or what she's accusing him, putting his hands on her. Okay, and the screenshot provided to TMZ that has not been verified. The woman identifies Major as her partner, so they're partners. Okay, and tells him that officers had to arrest him according to the protocol because they saw the injuries on her and knew. She's saying the cops knew, like, what's those marks about, girlfriend? She said they knew they had a fight. Okay. Well, the cops could have known she was in a scuffle but they don't know who she is in a scuffle with until she tells them, okay? So she could have been like, I don't know, I was drinking. And I'm not saying she should have, so don't y'all be coming in the comments for me. I'm just saying, she said they knew they had a fight. No, they knew something happened to her, but she had to tell them who she got into a scuffle with. She says she is angry that the actor was arrested and that the police did not have her blessings to press charges. Child, now what type of female is he partners with? That's their word, partner. That she don't have a clue that the authorities don't need your blessing when you step into their presence and they can see something happen and you tell them a name. They don't need your blessing to press charges on the person. Come on, girl. Oh, can we? Oh, I see you're here with bruises, and you're saying that Diva did it. Do you have our? Can we get your blessing to go arrest Diva? They don't need your blessing, girl. Come on. You're not that slow, I hope, but maybe you are. The woman allegedly sent the text immediately after she got out the hospital, according to the screenshot. Okay. So the Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium and Creed 3-star was charged with several counts, not just one. They said several counts of misdemeanor assault and harassment shortly after New York police arrested him on March 25th. According to a complaint from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, the woman accused Major of striking her about the face with an open hand. Whew, that's brutal. That's brutal. First of all, for a man to touch a woman is an unequal match, period. For a man with a body like that works out, that probably bench presses, hundreds of pounds, to take their open hand and go whoop across a female's face. And I saw pictures of her. She a tiny little thing. She appears tiny. I mean, tiny in terms of bodybuilding weight. Okay. So this is what they're saying, okay, about the face with an open hand, causing substantial pain and a laceration behind her ear. Majors also allegedly grabbed the woman's hand, causing swelling, bruising, and substantial pain to her finger, and put his hand on her neck. Whew, that's some type of anger. That's some type of anger. You need anger management and a whole lot of other things when you doing all that, when all that's going down, when you get mad at somebody. The NYPD said in a statement over the weekend that Majors was involved in a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman who told police she was assaulted. Okay, so she told the police this. She was transported to a local hospital with what the police called minor injuries to her head and neck. It was in the unverified text messages publicized by Majors attorney, and I don't know why. The woman says she told the police the incident was her fault for trying to grab Majors' phone. That type of language, though, I'm sure y'all all already know, it is typical people who are in situations like that. And I'm watching my words because of YouTube. Sometimes you can't really say what you want to say, but a lot of females who are in situations like this with their husband, their boyfriend, a friend, or whatever, they typically blame themselves for the situation that happened. Blame themselves for somebody else that's grown putting their hands on them. This was not her fault. I don't care what words came out her mouth, okay, for trying to grab Major's phone. In a follow-up text, she says she told the authorities this was not an attack and that strangulation did not occur and should be removed from the case file immediately. Okay, so yeah, well, what did you say initially, though? I mean, I don't know. The screenshots show that the woman allegedly texts Majors she would make sure nothing happens about this and that she knows he has the best team and there's nothing to worry about. So you saying because this man got money and he got lawyers, they're going to make this thing go away? You can't take back what you went and told some authorities, girl. They're going to have to investigate this. And rightfully so, because if they don't, and later on something happens to you, by the hands of the same person you're accusing, then the whole police department and everybody can go down for this and get sued. They don't got time for that. That's why you do not play games when it comes to 911. You don't play them games. But anyway, I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. The unverified text message reads, I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out and your worries as my partner due to our communication prior out of care. So now she's saying in there, because people his team said immediately that she had an emotional emergency type of crisis, right? So that's why she probably added this part in there, that she also wants to tell the judge that because apparently they did say in other reports that he was the one that called 911 first, right? So we need more details to this story. And maybe that's the piece answering why he called 911 in the beginning, is because of her collapsing and passing out and he was worried. Okay, so I don't know. In a statement provided Sunday to the Los Angeles Times, Major attorney claimed that her client is completely innocent and the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. Okay, so he's saying that he didn't do this. Let's go back, and here's the unknown date and time of these. Unknown date and time. But here's the text messages, right? This is the woman. There's a note. Just you knowing there's no note, just you knowing what happened. And he says, did you leave the keys? Because apparently they lived together, or maybe they were staying together, or maybe she had the keys to his home. I don't know. And then May just goes, goodbye. They said this was redacted. I don't know what they mean by that. Did he say other stuff, and when they posted these messages, they redacted it and took it out? I don't know. Now, here's the woman again. Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assure me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry they did that. And I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. And then she goes, I love you. Yeah, so they've been partners for a minute. I mean, you saying I love you in there. And then the woman, they just called again to check on me. And I reiterated that this was not an attack and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about the strangulation and I said point blank that this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to tell the judge to know the origin of the call was to due to my collapsing and passing out and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior out of care. She promised all will be relayed. Okay. Oh, child, they trying to clean this up. So apparently she might have a situation that going on as to why they're claiming she had an emotional crisis, and that is the whole reason behind everything. But how does the emotional crisis correlate with her bruises? And in addition to that, how does the emotional crisis correlate to her even talking to the police and saying that XYZ happened? Or she said they just knew we got into a fight. I mean, how did the bruises get on you if y'all did not get into an altercation? Was your emotional crisis when you fell? Did you scratch your head and get a bruise behind your ear? I don't know. Either way, this is a mess. I don't know how this is going to end, but something's telling me it's not looking good, is all I can say. Okay, I wish both of them the best. I really truly feel like this is not the first time these two handle their disagreements in such a way. I feel like the grabbing and the whatever, I just feel like it was too comfortable and too familiar, right? And you thinking, well, Diva, how are you getting all of this out of that? I just feel that way. Okay, I don't know nothing for a fact. I wasn't there, but I just feel like it's too comfortable putting your hands on somebody. If you're dealing with somebody that you know is emotionally unstable, especially because they told you and y'all been together for a while, you have to learn how to navigate and handle their instability, okay, if you want to be with them. Or if you know you can't handle it and you're going to, rise up and feed into the emotional crisis in a negative way, then that's not the person you need to be with. Well, guys, listen, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. This is a whole hot mess. And if you let people talk long enough, the truth will come out. I'm shocked because I don't see these text messages are not neutral. I don't see where it really vindicates him and where it makes him, puts him in a better light. It to me is typical victim text messages, taking the responsibility for what happened in the situation, taking 100% responsibility, saying, I told them it was me. I told them it was my fault. To get the person that did the wrong off and help them, feel better. And in the meantime, you're suffering as a victim. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, this is a whole hot mess. All I can say is let me know your thoughts in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.